wood, salad. What have we here? Oh, that's actually kind of neat. Feet broken off, but still. Huh. How cool is that? Not bad at all, really. Maybe, doesn't weigh much, but hey, it's a start. It's a start. Well, hello, pandas and other trash enthusiasts. What a beautiful day. What a Yes. What an absolutely beautiful day. Oh, we've seen these before. Weather's... Whoop. There we are. The truck is empty and the weather is beautiful, so let's go on a dumpster diving adventure. Oh, now it's stuck in. Do a little trash picking, a little street scrapping, see what we can find. Huh, that one had a wasp nest. I don't think I technically have to remove all this weather stripping. I'm just trying to be polite. Those are metal. Concrete. Steel. Possibly aluminium. Now, are we going to spend all day removing this? What do we got? Robertson or Phillips? Mostly Phillips, actually. I'm not going to make you watch the entire thing, but I do think it's worth processing this right now. Because I can just leave all the junky bits and get clean, extruded aluminium. So that's the plan. Don't worry, I'll be quick. I'll show you where we end up. Looks like brass. Definitely aluminum. Alright, those are the last of the visible screws. Oh, not quite. They are not. Alright, so that's the last of the visible screws, so if my calculations are correct, we will end up with some beautiful chunks of extruded aluminum. Fine little weather stripping bits. Well, that's one. And that's two. Well, I won't lie. That is actually a pretty decent little pile of extruded aluminum, most of which will go in as clean. Call that a great start to our dumpster diving adventure. What's next? Hey, this one could be something. Looks like a lot of wood, but ooh, I see some goodies. I see some goodies. Yeah. Ooh. Try to avoid coaxial. thick aluminum cable. And the rest of that just looks like wood. Save for a few little bits and pieces. Oh, no, there's more. Is this that, Okay. Alright. Those are the steel inside ones. Ooh, and this is that good stuff. That grounding wire. It's a long one. That's a good one too. How much we can get out of this. Whoop. Take that. Take that. Definitely take that. I believe these are steel, so that makes that easy. Piece of rebar. That one's stuck. Hey, sorry, I'm just hunting for metal. I won't leave a mess.
No, but I have to move the bit over.
Okay, I'll get out.
And then as soon as I move it, you can do whatever you gotta do.
Sure, thanks. Try to make sure we're not in anyone's way. We'll take the aluminum off the end of that before we load it up. Just look at all that wire. I'm not going to bother stripping that out, I don't think. That one kind of looks like number one, but heavy insulation, so I'll put that there. This one we're gonna save. Some highly strippable number one. That was a nice piece for sure. Is that one coax or data? All right. That's all gonna go in as mixed data. I'm not gonna want to buy that off of me, so by that I mean this piece here. It's the easy way. Just take the morettes off. Oh, lol. Leave the coax. Now, how do we clean that out? So there. Ooh. Oh, come on, you. Also, number one, all right, hopped in and pulled all the rest out. Probably could load this a little better, but went through and checked, and it is all steel, which makes life easy. Ha! That makes life simple anyway. Okay. More aluminum. Two types of wire. Well, technically, whatever. Get that. Oh. Loaded up there. That stuff's not particularly heavy, but I'm not complaining. Let's see what else we can find, huh? Oh. Hello there. Whoops. This one's actually kind of cute, but unfortunately, cute's not gonna save it. See if we can get this out like this. It's a pretty small bit, so I don't know. What have we there? I think that's aluminum. Or steel. There's actually a whole bunch of stuff in there. That's plastic. Oh. This thing's got a little bit of aluminum on it. Bunch more loose steel. How do we... I wonder if we can just hammer it. Is it even aluminum? Teensy bits of aluminum. And actually some reasonable weight in steel. And let's... yeah, those are steel. Nice. Why, hello there. Look at this one. Poor cheap thing. Perfectly jacked up. Which means... nobody's gonna be putting a bed on top of it. At least not until it finds its way into the scrapyard, on a boat, over to a refinery, melted down, and poured back into a new bed frame. Nope. Yeah, probably should have seen that coming. Does it fit this way? No, not quite. Might have to reorganize that later. Nice little bit. Hey, what's that? Is it heavy? Is it attached? No, it's not attached. It's full of dirt, though. Try and get some of that dirt out. I tried. Alright, so, look. I found what felt like a pretty great dumpster, and I didn't hit the record button. Thought I did. I did not. Not proud of it, but that's what happened. So, there was some cool stuff. A bunch of what I'm just going to call dirty aluminum, because these are not super worth taking the grinder to a whole bunch. But also two very retro vintage bikes. Now, unfortunately, they're pretty messed up. Like this one, the fender is bent right up. Obviously, the tires are just trash. And this one doesn't have. Well, it's kind of funny. It's actually very Stranger Things-esque because it doesn't have gears or brakes. It's a fixie, a fixed wheel, a fixed gear. You just backpedal to stop, which is definitely, well, you could cruise on it, that's for sure. I don't know, it's tough because honestly this one is kind of fine because it's not missing anything and nothing's broken per se, but I can't just store bikes. I can't just store infinite bikes. But this one, on the other hand, this one is a little more appealing because I can scavenge some parts off of it. The chrome fenders are looking great, and this wheel is nice and true. And I think that wheel would go perfectly on this one. Well, kind of. It would kind of go perfectly on there. This is a 1-inch. And this one's more narrow. That's not good. And that one's too small. That one's an 18-inch. Alright, after giving it a great deal of thought, I've decided we're going to scrap this one. And we're going to save that one, because that one is actually a great size upgrade for Wub, because he is getting a little too big for his current bike is maxed out on height, and it's still a little small. So it's time for an upgrade, and that's perfect timing. I also decided to save the fenders, because they're in good shape. I really wanted a front wheel to fix up this one, but unfortunately, that wheel is a little too large in diameter and too narrow. It would be two different size tires if I put that on here, not to mention the diameter. It doesn't work. So this bike collection is why I'm not super keen on adding both of them, but I did find a bunch of other neat stuff there. We'll go through that after. In the meantime, because we've got a whole bunch of wire from the day already, I grabbed the house bin of wire because it's full, and we might as well get rid of that at the same time. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's make it there before they close. Let's sell some scrap. Yo. You stay there. Out you go. I apologize for anybody who is hurt by that. It does feel bad to trash a bike that could be saved. But hey, it happens. Maybe when I'm a super successful YouTuber, I can spend my time just finding things to recover and never even think about whether I can sell them for a profit. But that day is not today. think that's all the steel. Oh, those bits. Cool. And we're back. Moved a little too fast in there to get any footage, but sold just about everything, and we did pretty not bad for a short run. Now, we didn't pack it right full, but we also lost a fair amount of time processing the aluminum doors right then and there. What else did we process while we were out? We weren't wasting time, so I kind of think this is a pretty fair representation of a short scrap run, because otherwise I'd be bringing home a whole bunch of stuff and spending the time doing it here. So anyway, the tin, almost 22 bucks, and then the extrusion from those doors, $20 from that. And then there was some dirty extrusion that I couldn't get cleaned. That's plus those other pieces. So that's 10 bucks, and then that little bit of cast aluminum, that little barbecue, was $3. 60 cents on that aluminum cable thingy, and then $60 on the bin full of wire. Now, that's not all from today. Most of that wire I've been saving up for, that was that bin featured in the other video just as a stand-in because I lost the footage somehow. So 115 bucks today, but not all of that was from today. But there were some other goodies. So we came home with a fair bit of wire to add to the stripping pile, as well as that little bit of cast aluminum. That's kind of cool. And then there's the bike and the fenders, but there's a few other items from that bin. You might want to have a look. Come on. So this is the bin of goodies, and actually the bin itself is pretty sweet. This is a brass planter pot. It's in not bad shape, but I'm probably not gonna save it. I'm probably just gonna use it as a bin to collect all of my clean brass, and then I just, weigh it. It'll be convenient. But here's all the stuff that we found. So the most exciting part, we'll just start with that. This right here. This is a 1981 Sony Wm F1. Yes. I haven't tested it yet. It does look like it needs a bit of a clean, and it's got a heck of a patina on it. But this one's actually a really interesting model. It's one of the early ones that used 4 AA's, so it actually has it's a 6 volt instead of a 3 volt like most of the later models, and apparently that affects the sound quality, as does the solid bronze flywheel. It's bigger, it's chunkier, it's heavier, and it came with all of the... So these aren't the original headphones, but did come with 3 sets of headphones and a aftermarket wall plug, so we can test it out. But this right here, it's actually worth more than you think. After Stranger Things Season 4 came out, the price of these, particularly the 80s models, have gone up quite a bit. And although this isn't the same exact model that Max was carrying, it's still an easy $100 in any condition, and goes for even more than that if it's tested and working. So we could just we could open it and clean it and replace the belt and make sure it works just great. But I'm not sure if I want to sell it, because it's really cool. Maybe we'll sell it, maybe we'll keep it. But there's that. And there's 2 of these. Vintage electronic game devices. So these predate the Game Boy. Ooh, that one's not looking good. Let's pop that out of there. There we are. Yep, that's looking pretty grody, but thankfully no corrosion has transferred to the components. Also a 9 volt Mattel 1978. No sticker on that one, it's kind of a shame, but overall, actually, pretty good condition. These things were built to last. So these are sold listings for Max's actual model, the WM8. This one says parts only. See? Oh, works awesome. $450, right? That's something. But the F1, which we have here, is, that needs work. Fully working, $291, but it comes with the manual and the lanyard, which we did not get. 240, no lanyard. 150, no lanyard, nothing. 80 bucks. See description means need. Alright, not worth a whole lot. So these aren't particularly valuable. I'm like 20 bucks when they're all cleaned up and nice. But they're still kind of neat. Otherwise, got this brass golf thing. There's a bunch of pennies in there, which is kind of neat. Oh, a Centennial Quarter. These aren't silver, but they're kind of neat. 82. No silver, and I don't see any particularly special marbles in here. Not that I know a lot about marbles, but there they are. They exist. Interesting ring with a spring clasp. It's kind of funny. This was gold-plated, no longer is. And this bit is, yeah, I pretty much guarantee that's not gold. I'd say the vintage early 80s Walkman is the real treasure. This, and time spent with you guys. Thanks for keeping me company. It's always more fun to have you here. Like and subscribe if you want to support the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Leave it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.